If you weren't already excited for the future of Guild Wars 2, then buckle up, Buttercup. ArenaNet just hours ago released major studio updates, and it's time to board the hype train, because there are massive changes coming to the game. I'm going to be breaking down everything that was just announced into bite-sized pieces so that you don't have to rummage through pages of notes. Let's get into it. And just as a note, there are some minor spoilers here, you've been warned. First, let's talk about what we already have as an expected timeline. Tomorrow, May 2nd, the new Profession Balance patch will go live with tweaks to classes across the board. But if you are the great sword-wielding god of death in the Reaper, your stonks are going to go up. Way up, mainly in PvE. Next, on May 23rd, the second portion of Gyala Delve meta event will go live. This will have players breaking through an ancient tunnel to fight some demons that lie within. After the map meta has been completed, Gyala Delve becomes safer for exploring and offers some new adventures for your turtle, the skiff, and your jade bot. This update will also start having Oni demons to spawn in the other End of Dragon maps, so watch out. With this, Gyala Delve will have new collections for your time and effort in the pit, such as armor skins and weapon skins. The June 6th update will see Dragon Bash return as we celebrate in Holbrick for killing dragons. There will also be some visual effects filtering that you can tone down in group settings. This could clear up some of the massive particle effects from ally skills, however combo skills will still remain visible and that can't be turned off. World vs. World will have an updated infusion that can either be earned by completing an achievement or a rare drop from Keep Lords. Rest in pepperonis, Keep Lords. June 27th, there will finally be a Ray of Light for Fractal lovers as a Canthan-themed Fractal dungeon will be released, which looks to be faster and more engaging than their last Fractal release in Sunquay Peak. Along with some tuning of professions and balancing then, I hope Ellies are still in good shape. Now let's talk about the big, long-range development goals. First, ArenaNet and Guild Wars 2 have hurt us. One of the problems they admit was leaving their core game in the dust, while pushing ahead on bigger expansions. But now they seem to have directed their attention to updating the core game. There's not currently much to be said here, but they do have a focus on this update, so praise be to Aurene. They are looking to improve some of the graphic infrastructure of the game with DirectX 11, which is the active and only DirectX that you can utilize in game right now. However, they are still removing some of the DirectX 9 code, which means as they are working through removing the code, some of the core games should have better visual updates, hopefully to come. World vs. World has been a major linchpin for many players of why they even still play Guild Wars 2, and it is on the docket to have some major updates coming in the near future where they still are testing World vs. World alliances. They are aiming currently for a midsummer first beta test with alliances, so make sure to log in and check that out. And of course, you knew it was going to be here. Now, for those of you who don't know, Guild Wars 2 is looking to release smaller, more incremental expansions at a cheaper price point, but that also means that we'll have more content to play with. Within the first release of each new expansion cycle, there will be a new story arc, 2 new open world maps, 2 strike missions, new gameplay and combat features, new masteries, new rewards, all that jazz. After that initial release, there will be following updates that will offer additional open world maps, challenge modes for the strike missions, new fractal dungeons and a challenge mode for that dungeon, new rewards, and a bunch of new systems and features. Lots to be excited about. Now, they also did not mention anything about new elite specialization, but I do agree with how they are approaching this. They are reaching a design space limit. There's only so much that they can do that is unique in and of itself. However, with their next expansion, their goal is to change up some of the combat options that each of the professions have, by giving them, and I quote, new tools to their arsenal, and by lifting constraints that will unlock an unprecedented number of playstyle customization options. Now, this could mean a whole bunch of different things. My best guess is that they are going to be looking to add new weapons across the board. Not necessarily a new elite specialization, but different weapon combinations. I mean, all I can really hope is that my Elementalist gets to shoot a longbow, but certainly exciting. They had to mention a small bit of what they are working on. We dusted all the dragons, so what are we gonna go merc now? They released this image and, well, comment down below what you think this is. Lots of announcements, lots of excitement, and reasons to enjoy this great game. If you are new to the game and want to avoid some major mistakes, click this video here. Stay caffeinated, folks.